If you hear this reading, it might sound scattered. But to those familiar with the situation, every part is relevant. The reader's delivery reflects the panic happening within this group. Her reading was titled, "They Cannot Believe They Trusted Someone Who's Been Stealing from You and Lying About You." Now, according to the message, there's a couple wanting to run or already on the run. Someone failed to show up for court and someone is being held. A person is stuck at a crossroads using divide and conquer tactics to create separation within a family, a workplace, and their lies and manipulation triggered a major collapse. Yet you were able to stay grounded and balanced in the middle of it. And their deception backfired, and now you're receiving restored balance. And this was meant to happen to clear your path. A woman may have played herself trying to interfere in a relationship or between siblings. She could be watching you receive a wish fulfillment while she's still orchestrating your downfall. People are now coming together without her, and that she's being sacrificed, excluded, and left behind. You might have shut something down completely. And there's a Queen of Pentacles who could be losing a lifestyle, and that there's a significant financial drop. And whoever this is, they're grieving a relationship. Possibly, it is a couple in distress or nearing a divorce. And that there was even a notary that was even mentioned. What a coincidence. Now, an emperor figure. He mentioned about an emperor figure. And that there was someone hiding something but is now exposed. Someone has been doing work on a masculine and is possibly a water sign. Someone was waiting for the end of your blessings, but now the group is uniting to remove this bad apple. Someone who thought they were clever backstab you. This person has a troubled past and operates in survival mode. And is throwing shade, embodying a villain energy. Now there's chaos and uproar because they were trying to manipulate people against you. The reader described 3 people. Even gave an example about one having an issue with you and one who didn't. But the liar convinced the second person to turn against you. Someone really tried to paint you as the villain, but now they are being exposed. That there's a person living large and had their dirty laundry revealed and now being cancelled. And people trusted someone who intended to betray you. And this is heavily tied to money. Someone who flaunted wealth, who's not being truthful, that the money wasn't theirs, or she even reframed this as someone bragging about a partner who will never leave them. Yet now there's a divorce coming on the horizon. Someone discovered hidden money and lies about how this person funded trips or luxuries. People are now abandoning this individual. They infiltrated rooms by pretending to mirror others, but everything is now collapsing as the truth comes out that they lied about their finances, their possessions, and were exposed as a thief. This person can no longer cause division or act superior. The audacity. Connections are breaking, and that people who went against you are now splitting apart. Someone now wants to apologize for their arrogance. Greed drove them, and they wanted what belonged to you. They tried to taunt you because a masculine energy desires you. But this person was ultimately, there was some rejection in the situation. They interfered with your money out of envy and tried to justify hiding money due to jealousy. They also tried to get under your skin and network around you, weaponizing connections and flipping narratives. Someone is moving money around, but their collaborators are distancing themselves, cutting all ties after realizing who this person really is. And because they fear legal consequences. Someone has been running around paying people, also making fake pages and attempting multiple methods to attach themselves to you. They even created a fake profile to reach someone connected to you and tried to drag your name into something and use you as a scapegoat. There are multiple breakups and severed alliances, and they're doing whatever they can to distance themselves from this individual. There was even a meeting about formally disassociating from them. And someone in the group stole from you. Cannot repeat this enough. And people are finally gaining clarity about how a couple or a person acquired stability in the past. You see whether this reader is describing a real villain or not. What I do not trust is when someone tries to paint a person as bad and then claims that they are now being sacrificed. That is exactly how dark or manipulative energies operate. Just like in gang stalking groups, where they demonize someone to justify abuse or persecution. So whenever they push the narrative that a person should be abandoned because they are supposedly evil, remember that in gang stalking dynamics, the ultimate goal is to isolate and outcast the actual victim. And for the record, I have never stolen from anyone, and I'm definitely not a copy of anyone. LOL.